Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to be making cheesy eggplant parmesan. So let's begin. So these are the ingredients for our recipe. We're going to need 1 egg, some basil, some all-purpose seasoning of your choice, some Parmesan cheese, and a good old-fashioned eggplant. Guys, if you're enjoying our videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So guys, we're going to take our eggplant and we are going to cut them into circles. Try not to cut the circles too thick. Some of these I did cut kind of thick and I had to go back and make them a little bit smaller. The thicker you make them, the longer they have to cook. So you want to try to get a nice size. So guys, here are our eggplants all nice and cut up. And from here, what we want to do is use a bit of olive oil. So what I'm going to do is just kind of sprinkle it around the eggplant, just so that the seasoning can kind of stick to the eggplant. If you just drop the seasoning straight on it, it'll kind of just fall off. So a little bit of olive oil, just kind of drizzle it on, enough to cover each one, and we're going to season up our eggplant. So this is our all-purpose seasoning, and you can use any kind that you like. I'm using a bit of onion powder, garlic powder, a little paprika, some parsley, and some salt. And that there is the sorry guys, that was Italian seasoning. In the beginning I said basil. It's Italian seasoning, so you get a blend. So you just want to mix that up and make sure that each piece of eggplant gets some seasoning on it. And I kind of do this, I'll put some on the top and kind of mix it in, and then I kind of do it again and put some more seasoning on. And so here you see I'm putting a little bit more olive oil, and then I'm going to put a little bit more seasoning just so that we can make sure that every piece is coated. So guys, when seasoning these eggplants, you want to think of it as doing a layering technique. I am adding a little bit of olive oil, sprinkle a little bit of seasoning on, adding a little bit of olive oil, and sprinkling a little bit more seasoning. And I'm going to just keep continuing to do this until everything has been nicely coated. Again, remember guys, that is Italian seasoning and not basil. I made a mistake in the beginning of the video. So give your eggplant a nice little look over, make sure every piece is covered, and then we can move on to the next step. So next step, you want to have some breadcrumbs and an egg so that we can do a coat of egg, and then we're gonna put that into the breadcrumbs. These are seasoned breadcrumbs. And from there, I'm gonna just do the next batch. And then we're gonna put these in our oil, because right now I'm heating the oil up to make sure it's nice and hot, so that when we put our eggplants in, we can get a nice browning. So we finished up breading our eggplant, and what we're gonna do now is transfer this to our oil. So this is the oil that's been heating. You wanna have it on a medium to high heat, not too high because you don't want the oil to start smoking. And we're just gonna lay our eggplant into the oil. And it should cook about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. So I'm gonna let this cook until it browns, and then flip it over and let the other side cook for about the same time. So we are gonna flip these over. And guys, remember, everybody's stove is different, so it may take yours a little longer or it may cook a little faster. You just want to kind of keep checking it to make sure that it is completely brown on the side and when you flip it over. And if you flip it over a little early, it's okay. You can flip it back over and let it just brown some more. So here are our eggplants, nice and breaded and fried up. And what we're going to do now from here, guys, we are going to layer this in our pan. So I decided to use my little round Dutch oven pan for this. And I'm going to use, you can use any pan that you like. And from there, I'm going to add on some marinara sauce. So I don't use spaghetti sauce. If you prefer spaghetti sauce, please feel free to use that. But for me, I'm going to use marinara. So guys, just to give it a little added flavor, I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese, just a little sprinkle onto the top of the sauce. And then after that, we are going to add a very generous supply of mozzarella cheese. So whatever your favorite brands are for these, it's up to you. There's no specific brand, but you definitely want to give this a nice, generous helping of cheese. Remember, this is cheesy eggplant Parmesan. So do not be stingy. Put a lot on there. And from there, we're going to put this in the oven. So you want to put this in the oven at 375 from anywhere to 25 to 30 minutes. Again, guys, remember, everybody's oven is different. You may have to leave yours in a little longer. What you want to do is make sure that the cheese is thoroughly melted. And it also is going to give it a little bit, the eggplant, a little bit more time to cook. So let's put this in the oven. And here is our eggplant Parmesan plated. Sorry guys about the messy plating. I don't know, I just couldn't get it together. But as you can see, it is full of cheese and goodness. This is also an excellent way to get those kids to eat their vegetables. So guys, you should definitely try this recipe out. I'm sure your family will love it. Thank you again for joining us for another video. Guys, leave us a comment down in the comment section, a smiley face, a happy face. We would love to hear from you. And as a thank you gift for joining us for these videos, please check the description section for a great gift. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. We upload a new video every Thursday. See you then. Bye.